That's a nice scoop.
Give me that.
What's up,
They're waiting for that. They're waiting for that. We got to spread the floor, guys.
Oh, let's go. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. Oh, man. Come on.
6 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Put it up. Put it up.
That's a foul. Yo.
Clean. Oh,
That ain't clean. That ain't clean.
Man, we still got a whole half of this.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the end and a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Adams in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Grant is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. This should be a fun one, Greg. 2 teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Stewart trying to get open. Adams' shot is good.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Into the lane. Sharp. That's good.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Now here's Adams. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Cunningham on the wing. Henderson against Adams. To the middle. Here's Duran. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Now, here's Cunningham, following the miss by Jeremy Grant. Kick out to Adams. Pistons keep it alive. Dishes it to Ivy. Back to Adams. 5 on the clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Cunningham against Henderson. There's the pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Well, GA, it took some time, but the Blazers gave in to Lillard's trade request.
And there was no way for both parties to move forward. But the move had been speculated for years, and the Blazers get a chance to hit the reset and develop their young talent.
Now, here's Adams. Sinks the 3-pointer. Adams has got 5 points so far.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Now, here's Ayton. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Pistons leading by 7. To the inside, Duran, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Kings in Sacramento.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Henderson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Denver.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Adams. To the paint. Shots good by Duran.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Shot to stop the run, and that one's good by Henderson.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
Adams against Grant. And Adams kicks to Stewart. And another 3 for Detroit.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Sharp. Ivy defending, and it's Sharp missing.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Inside, and Duran slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Henderson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Grant, that's good.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Adams taking his time here. The 3 drops in the tray. Adams has got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Henderson passes to Williams. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded close, and he gets the bucket.
When he needs to, Sharp can finesse his way around. We see it there on the runner.
Pass to Adams. In the corner, Ivy with it. Up top, Adams. 10 points for him. Passes it to Stewart. Clock is at 3. Here's Ivy. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Down by 15. And finished off by Williams.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Cunningham kicks to Adams. Back to Cunningham. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The pass to Williams. Now, here's Sharp. Ivy defending, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one.
One shot.
Pistons leading by 17. The wingman at Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams, and it's Henderson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. They get a hand on it. Down low. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
This is how you move the rock. Cade Cunningham showing a real desire to involve his teammates.
Pass to Grant. Fades back. Rebound by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Thibault, the pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham passes to Adams. And he can't jam it through. Trailblazers trail by 19.
It seems like whenever Matisse Thybulle's number has been called, he's been ready.
GA really speaks to his confidence and his professionalism. Matisse Thybulle embraces his role, and he's ready to go when his number is called.
And Detroit has possession. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Duran. Good D by Williams.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Ivy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ivy's got his first basket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Pistons.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Trailblazers trail by 19. To the paint. Grant outside. Passes it to Sharp. Lets it go from 11. Duran pulls it in.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Adams. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Cunningham against Henderson. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Grant gets a wide open look. Portland again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
An impressive bucket by Jaden Ivey, not letting the contact get to him.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Henderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but, Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Now here's Adams. He's got 15. Inside, Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Thibault with the ball. Adams defending. Back to Thibault. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. For 3, Henderson buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got 9.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Cunningham kicks to Adams. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General, in his last time out against the Kings, played superbly. He finished with 59 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Now, here's Grant. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Grant, that's good.
Smooth shooting from the veteran Jeremy Grant, proving how dangerous he can be from the mid-range.
Adams outside. He kicks to Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Thibault with the ball. They swipe it. Back to Adams. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Pistons, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Wiseman's checked in for Jalen Duren. Stewart comes in for Metu. And it's Thompson in for Jaden Ivey. And timeout called. Chauncey Billups has had enough. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And Portland making a change here. And here we can check out the story for him. Pistons on defense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
A different look now for Portland. Walker comes in for Grant, and Brogdon subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Here's Kamare. Still without a basket. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. There's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Portland has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The pass to Banton. Takes it inside. Here's Kamare. A 3-pointer is right on target. Kamare's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Left side, Adams. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Walker. Clock at 4. Out to Thompson. Over Walker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Pistons making a change here. And so is Detroit with a 19. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivey. Isaiah Stewart out there with Adams. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 8 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Ayton hits them both.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now here's Henderson. Grant, right side. Williams scanning the floor. Kicks it to Henderson. And here is Ayton. No good on the three.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Pistons have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. Free throw good, Adams. And so Adams nails both of them. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Adams, the pass to Stewart. And he's good on the 3-ball. Stewart's got 14 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Anderson looking it over. Pass to Grant. Releases. Out to Henderson. Lock at 6. Back to Grant. Over Ivy. No good from Grant.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It seems like Cade is always 1 step ahead of the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Passes to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
I like the play call. Get the ball to Grant above the rim. No one stopping that.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Adams against Grant, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Sharp. He's got 7, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Cunningham against Henderson.
It's simple. Cade Cunningham has all the tools to be an elite defender.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. Here's Adams. In the corner, Ivy with it. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And then Henderson with the jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Here's Medu. Adams outside. Launches it from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the pass to Henderson. Over Cunningham. Henderson, no good. Detroit leading by 17. Cunningham kicks to Adams. In the corner, Ivy with it. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
That's a good job of spacing the floor by Jaden Ivey. He cashes in from the corner.
Henderson against Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Detroit?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Detroit making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Adams against Henderson. Now Ayton. 12 points for him. There's the dish to Grant. Over Ivy. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Adams. That shot off.
You know what? I like the flare, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
Pass to Henderson. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 16.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Adams outside. Back to Cunningham from past the arc. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Henderson. At the top of the key, Williams. Pass to Henderson. And here's Sharp. On the wing, Williams. Henderson against Cunningham. It's blocked. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Adams' shot is off. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Henderson passes to Williams. Back to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Sharp. Off target from outside. Pistons leading by 17. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Nice D from Williams. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Kicks to Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Sharp. Ivy defending, and the shot goes in.
Solid work from the interior. Sharp doesn't pass up these kinds of scoring opportunities.
During the pass to Cunningham. Grant against Adams. Ivy on the wing. Good on the triple. Ivy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons.
You have to like Jaden's shot mechanics. Smooth, repeatable motion, and a quick release.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Cunningham following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And Adams with the slam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now a timeout called by Portland. One of the stories here, guys, the General getting it done today.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Both teams will make substitutions. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Malcolm Brogdon.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now, here's Brogdon. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Here's Ivy. After Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Comes up empty down low. Here's Banton. He's covered by Wiseman. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It's a 16-point game. To the middle. The rebound by Ivy.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Cunningham with it. Ogden picks him up. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Brogdon. Makes it off the glass. Brogdon's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cunningham outside. And there's the pass to Fontecchio. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Walker.
There from a rhythm standpoint right now, it's really eluding him.
Trailblazers trail by 16. We've got DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Dishes it to Adams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Henderson outside. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And that one falls for Henderson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pass to Adams. Shoots the 3. Stewart kicks to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sasser. Takes the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Now here's Henderson. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Adams. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. To the inside. Back to Ayton. A shake. And he lays it up and in.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the paint, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now the incomparable David Aldridge has an update for us on Asar Thompson. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of things. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Henderson bounce pass. Here's Banton. Shoots over Duran. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Adams wide open. No good from outside.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers. Cunningham, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Adams. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant, his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
Passes it to Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. Left side, Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For Portland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Ayton. Grant against Cunningham. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Grant.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Now here's Adams. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Now here's Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Here's Grant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Grant's got 9 points in the quarter. Pistons leading by 8. The feed to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Henderson finds Grant. Poked away. Adams down low. Grant on him. And Adams with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And it's Sharp missing. And, well, Detroit shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Now, here's Adams. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Adams against Grant. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Ivy. That 3 off the mark.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Henderson for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Now Henderson, after the missed 3 from Adams. But drive by Henderson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pistons leading by 11. Adams outside. Inside. Shots good by Duran.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Henderson. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Down low, Duran, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the inside, and finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Sharp with the dunk.
The leaping ability on full display. Sharp goes up high to get the hot pass.
Grant against Adams. To the middle. And Duran slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, guys, the general getting it done today.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the general.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Adams against Grant. Adams, the pass to Duran. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Brogdon against Cunningham. And they pick up 2. Brogdon's got 6 in the quarter.
Not just a shooter. Brogdon can mix it up inside. Very determined.
Cunningham kicks to Adams. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
And Portland with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Pistons.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Adams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
Splash!
Great game.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Come on, man. Don't forget the block.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Clock. Yo, get it up.
like that.
Focus, focus!
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Turn it up! Turn it up! I got your help! I got your help! Switch! Yeah! What's
We on
this
the
here?
ready?
Come, this side! This side! Shut up! Shut up! Hey, swing it! Switch!
Keep it going.
Go over it! Box out! Watch the screen!
One more.
Who got ball? Switch! Switch! Don't get picked!
We been ready. We waiting your team.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Screen coming!
Again.
Good work in practice
It's time
today.
to play now.
Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym. job, Coach.
Oh, wow.
Foul.
Got it back.
Watch the roll, watch the roll, watch the roll. Watch the roll, watch the roll. Yep. Oh, good move, Dirk. Oh, Dirk.
Whoa.
Dirk said he had something.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, Brian.
Let it be. Leave Brian be.
Oh, no, that's too far.
Great job,
That's
Chris.
his game.
Wow. Those are
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks. A look at the Pistons starting group. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Adams in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. And any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
Now here's Adams. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Harden. Down low. Tries again. Good.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Now Ivy. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Back to Adams. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Stewart.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
That's a game they know they probably could have won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good. But the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments. And that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Here's Adams following the score by the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. George passes to Harden. Zubats with it. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Stewart. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 6.
Well, with a 7'3" wingspan, Kawhi Leonard can beat even good defense with that reach.
You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Inside, here's George, and the jam by George.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Pass to Powell. With the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Last time they met in Detroit.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
You got it, come on.
Ivy's shot is off.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Offensive rebound, Leonard. It's tipped. Harden against Cunningham. Stewart outside. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren with the bucket.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a three-point game. Harden surveying the D. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Ivy. And there's the lob. And he goes in for the dunk.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
The Clippers shooting just 38% so far in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George against Ivy. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. The Clippers have got 6 of 14 in so far. Harden, the pass to George. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Duren. The Clippers trail. Here's George, and it's all tied up. George has got 7 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
To the wing on the left. Stewart, the pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.